I feel like my life is just a series of really bad hair days, so please pardon. I'm sorry. Hey guys, so today I have a haul video, just kind of a spur of the moment retail therapy day, and I realized that I hadn't taken one of these since about late January, early February. Majority of it is clothes. It's not very big. I find that I'm kind of at a point with my makeup collection where I can't really shop for much makeup anymore. I can only responsibly shop for things that I need, so I can't really buy any more lipsticks or eyeshadow because I have 80,000 of them and I don't need any more. So I think I will start with Q, just because I only got one thing at Q, and I actually wore this yesterday. Q is just a really cheap little store. It's like Forever 21, but like boutique-y, I guess. If you know me, you know I have 80 versions of this shirt, but apparently I just wanted another one. It is this black sheer top. It's really pretty. I wore this to work yesterday and it looks nice. It looks very professional, but still very casual. You can dress it up if you want. I chose to just kind of do sneakers and leggings with it just because yesterday was a comfy day. Today is also a comfy day considering I'm wearing pajamas. Speaking of, I don't know if I should technically haul this, but this little dress I'm wearing, I don't know where it's from, but it's a brand called Soprano. One of my coworkers actually brought it to work for me yesterday. She brought me a ton of bras and underwears and stuff. They're all brand new with the tags on them still, and I had casually mentioned to her in conversation how I just desperately needed to buy new bras and new underwear before the shopping trip, and she was like, "Oh, I have some for you." And she brought me a bag of bras and underwear. So I don't think she'd be watching this, but in the event that she is or gets wind of this, thank you, Nana. You're so sweet. She also gave me this little dress, and she said I could wear it as pajamas, but me being me, I'm probably going to wear it out in public. I don't know how common these stores are, but I really love this store called Art&B, and I just think it's the cutest store, and I'm actually so sad. They told me that they were closing in July, and they're going to turn into What Seal plus size, which is awesome because I will absolutely be shopping there because it's really hard for me to find clothes that fit me. I'm very short, and I'm not super skinny. I'm not huge either. I'm short and just oddly proportioned, and it's really difficult for me to find clothes that fit me, and I'm wondering if maybe I should check out plus size clothing and just see maybe that's catering to women with more curves. I think plus size sometimes has a negative connotation, but I really just think of curvier women, like women who have da booty and da boobies. I don't really have da boobies, but I do kind of have da booty, and I'm somewhat oddly shaped, so I think maybe that might be a better fit for me. I don't know. Girls who are shaped like me, where do you shop? I have a hard time finding clothes, but regardless, Art&B, I really like them. They're, again, kind of boutique-y, but a little bit on the cheaper side. Some of their main stuff is a little expensive, but their sales rack is incredible. They have really awesome deals there, so naturally I rummaged. So the top of it is like this gray like t-shirt, but then the bottom is like black sheer chiffon-y type thing, and this is my style in a shirt. It's really funny. I have a tendency to wear a lot of black and gray. I do really like soft colors too, like this, but majority of the time I will wear black and gray, especially because it looks nicer for work. But I think this is just so cute. It's like super casual at the top and then woo party bouginess at the bottom. So I really liked that. It's on sale for $26.99, but they were having 65% off, so this was dirt cheap. And I also got a top that's again kind of like a similar idea. The front of it is this really casual blue. I love this color blue, like this shade, so pretty. It's like a little strappy, and it's like that. And then in the back, it's again got that sheerness, and I know it probably is really cheap to make this, but I just love clothes that have, I think that's so cute. And this was on sale for $22.99, and I got it for 65% off, so good stuff. I'm really bummed. I'm definitely going to go back to Art&B before they close because they're probably going to have a lot of really awesome sales, and I want to get as much of their clothes as humanly possible while I can. But I stopped by the MAC store because I had to pick up Natalie, the winner of my giveaway, her blush. So I got her that. And I also went to Sephora. Again, I didn't really buy a whole lot of makeup just because I don't need it. I did, however, need a new body wash just because my shower gel is pretty much fresh out. And I've always used that Olay Luscious Embrace, the little purpley blue bottle. I love that stuff, but I don't like the packaging that it comes in. And also I'm just kind of itching to try something new. I've blown through about 8 of those. I think it's time to branch out. And I've heard really good things about the Soap and Glory shower gel, so I got the creamy clarifying shower gel, and this smells just like their hand food, and it has a built-in lotion with it too. And I love the container because it's a big bottle, so it has a lot of product, but it also has a pump, so I don't have to worry about unsnapping and then pouring onto my loofah and then snapping back and then putting it and like making sure it doesn't knock everything over because it was huge. So I think this is just a lot more convenient, and I love the smell. And if it has a built-in lotion, that means it won't be drying. So I'm really excited to try this out. I've heard good things about it, and I'm excited to experience it for myself. I also got a First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is just a moisturizer. It's probably my holy grail moisturizer. I have the Palmer's facial oil, but sometimes I really do just want a cream. And I have one from Kiehl's too, but it's not as moisturizing, so I think I might use that as a daytime moisturizer and then use this for nighttime, because for nighttime, like, this really does the trick, and there's really no comparing anything to it. So I wanted to get another one of those. The one makeup item I did get is a brow product, and I actually used it today, so I hope my brows look okay because I've never used it before. But it is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I was with my friend Amita, and I actually talked her into getting one of these too, and we ended up getting the same shade, which is kind of strange because we both tried different ones, and we found that this was just the best shade for both of us, even though we look very different. I'll insert a picture of Amita here so you can kind of compare. This is the Skinny Brow Pencil, and we both got the shade Chocolate. I tried Auburn. I usually dye my hair bright red, and I sometimes like to kind of make my brows a little bit warmer to match it. It wasn't red. It didn't pull red on my brows, but it wasn't too light, wasn't too dark, and it was just perfect. So I just went with it, and I personally think it looks okay. I'm looking in the viewfinder, and it looks okay on camera. In person, it looks really natural. You can't really tell that I like drew on my face. I'll go ahead and open it for you. I feel like you guys have probably seen this before, but one end has a little pencil, and you just, you know, draw on your brows, and then the other side has a little spoolie brush head where you can brush through. There's one of my little brows in it. Gross. I think this is going to be a really, really nice staple to have. I have always just used powder, but I decided that with summer coming, I want something that's going to be a little bit more long wearing and something that's also a little bit more travel friendly, because I don't like having to take my big long brush and taking a pot of eyeshadow, or in my case, the Naked Basics palette. I've been using the brown in there for my brow powder, and I already hit pan on it. Like, it was just time to try something new. This whole trip was because I wanted to go to LUSH, and I wanted to get a bath bomb because I have been kind of stressed out lately just with life and things, and I've seen a lot of things and read a lot of articles about how important taking baths are, and I've heard that it's best if you use Epsom salts, so I need to get Epsom salts. I really wanted to do a nice bath because I finally have a tub that is nice and one that I wouldn't mind, you know, sticking my naked butt in, and that hasn't always been the case in my previous living situations, but this apartment's a little bit nicer and newer, so the bathtub is really nice still, and I would really just love to take a nice relaxing bath. I think that would be really nice. Maybe put on a little candle and maybe listen to some music or read a book or play my DS. I'm not really sure, but I'm really, really excited to try that out. I really wanted to make it an experience and get a LUSH bath bomb because it's always the section of LUSH that I avoid just because it makes me sad that I don't have a nice bathtub. So I got 3 things from LUSH. The first one is a bubble bar, and this is the Rose Bubble Bar, and it's so cute. It's a little rose with a little leaf on it, and this is apparently inspired by the rose from Beauty and the Beast, and it's got glitter in it, and it smells so good. It smells kind of like roses, obviously. The bubble bar is the one where you crumble it underneath the faucet and it just kind of like, you know, suds up everything. So I'm really, really excited to try this out. I thought it was really cute, and I'm such a Disney freak, and I love Beauty and the Beast, that I really wanted to try this one out. I felt like this was the one I felt obligated to try out. I don't remember if this is a bath bomb or a bubble bar, but this is called Sunnyside, and it's got little chunks of like glittery stuff in it, and it's apparently just seaweed. So in the water it'll soften and turn into seaweed. The lady at LUSH actually told me that if I use this in conjunction with my last bath bomb, it's got little glittery chunks in there, and apparently it makes the water really, really gorgeous. It smells very, very fresh. I told her I didn't like really super fruity smells. I prefer more like softer floral, maybe somewhat muskier smells. Look at that all over my hands. And so she directed me to like the really nice ones. I tend to really like oceany smells as well, so she directed me towards Big Blue, and this is a bath bomb. She told me to use these two in conjunction, and it creates this thing called mermaid water. So Big Blue Smells just like you think it would. It's really, really fresh. I think of like clean laundry or like a really nice fresh air freshener. I love that smell so much. It's really, really nice. It's got just a hint of citrus, but not to the point where it's overwhelming. And I'm excited to use this with my Sunnyside Bubble Bar. I might just use them all at the same time and just take a really expensive bath, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching my haul today, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!